Hi there, welcome back. This is UrsidaeGamer, and I am here with Slay the Princess. And we are on our third revival, or start. Start, I suppose. I don't know if we died in the first instance. We could have just been there. So third instance would be accurate. Now, I am unsure which way I want to go. I could silently proceed, or I can say, nah, I'm done, let's leave. What can we do here? We haven't talked about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence is poured out into the world. Which, yeah, this is very different from the woods we were in before. What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something else? No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through. Silent proceed. I'm done with this. Bye. I'm gonna question it. Yeah, we haven't talked enough about how different this place is.
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further.
Really?
Things are always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed. Why wouldn't the woods change too?
It's a very good point. How exactly have we changed, other than possibly all of you being me in a splintered personality? Which is kind of a cool theory.
Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
So you still are unaware. I'm really starting to doubt that. I don't really trust the narrator anymore. You know what? Yeah, I'm done with this. I'm out. Bye.
Coward. Deserter.
How dare you, sir? It's like this is really just twisted. I just want to see if I can
Don't
leave.
go back to her. Could be a mistake.
Well, she's currently not in front of us.
Are you serious? Fine, you walk away from the cabin. We'll see how that goes for you.
Oh, is that a threat, narrator? Are you threatening me? How dare you try to threaten me? You have no power over me.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh. Am I leaving the narrator behind?
What's going on? Where are we?
Also a very good question. Where are we?
A dark place. Thoughts like us shouldn't be here.
Why?
I told you we shouldn't have come here. I told you. But did you listen? No.
And why shouldn't we have come here? What is even here? The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. And what is the other? Oh, what? Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. I don't think I ever was alone, but I want to be now. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Please don't touch my soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Okay, I'm glad there's no space for you. Stay out. I don't want that. No, no is no. No, you're not allowed to enter me. No. This is a nightmare. Wake up. Embrace the thoughts constricting you. I'm going to try and wake up. It's not. Oh. Chapter 1, the hero and the What? What? I just
You're on a
revert.
path
What?
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Hold up. Whoa. Back up. Rewind. The fuck you mean, Chapter 1? Everything seems normal. I trust nothing. What happened? Do I want an answer? Do I want to know? Did I reset everything? Okay, where am I? Where am I in the timeline?
You're
Am
here
I?
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, I don't know if that's true. I think if that was not her, there's something worse than her, and you are lying to me. Or maybe that was her. Note, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting R1 on your controller. Okay, thank you. Good to know. But, so does that mean I am actually... Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. It's like I'm playing on PlayStation 5, so there's a motion sensor in the controllers, and I didn't even realize I could do that. That's cool, actually. That's neat. A bit disorienting, but that's still pretty cool that you can do that. Huh, neat. Okay. That's the one I went with. What if I just immediately turn around and leave then? What if I do that?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Not a clue. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Lie. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna walk in the opposite direction now. Quietly continue down the path from the cabin. Well, is it really a lie if I already have an idea that there's something horrid waiting for me at the end of this path? Yes, I definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
Yeah, bye. I'm
I
heading this
suppose you
way.
just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yes, I do.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
So you're still here.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
But the other two
That's
aren't.
strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
You dare deceive me and loop me back. How dare you? Okay, I'm going to the cabin. No, I'm gonna turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
What is death? What is death to me? So far, I've died, well, definitely 3 times. And here I am, to suffer you and your lies. So, death is just a fleeting moment for me. I don't care, I'm not killing the princess. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Quietly continue down the path. You know what? Quietly continue
Your
down the path.
silence is deafening.
Good.
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Good. Now what?
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
So that is interesting. Why is it now looping me back, and why did it immediately have that happen to me before? That is interesting. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. You know, me and the stubborn voice do have something in common. I am stubborn. I want to walk away. You're not going to stop me. You convinced me in the beginning. I decided to put my trust into you. I no longer have that trust. That trust is broken, narrator. So if I've decided to turn my back on you, I'm going to turn my back on you.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
I think I can make that choice if I want to. It is my choice.
And
Bye.
here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Interesting. I can see the cabin there.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
I love how twisted this is getting.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Wait, what?
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
So, who's the eldritch monstrosity? Is it you, narrator? Is it not her? Is it not the princess? Is it truly you?
Wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you?
Damn
It
right.
doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Well, at least you understand. It's all about just sticking it to ya. You can't control me, try as you might, and you are definitely trying. You are giving it your all. I can see cabins stretching off into the horizon.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Well, that's not my fault. They should have thought better. I am the chosen one, according to you. If I was not the chosen one, could I really just choose not to do this?
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Oh, really? Chapter 2, The Stranger. So we just died.
You're
The
on
world.
a path
Okay.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a
Is
cabin.
the cabin.
And in the
And
basement,
in the basement
of that cabin is a
is
princess.
a princess. Yes, indeed.
You're here to slay her.
And if you don't, it'll be the end of the world. Blah, 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 blah. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your trick. Ooh. But I died. The whole world ended. What am I doing here? Those walls weren't here last time. Oh, wait, there is walls. I didn't notice that. There's walls now. So I can't wander? You can't just force me to go to the cabin. Yep. Okay. Heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. I can lie about it. Yeah. I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Silently purposely. Okay. This one. Oh, you bastard! You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
I'm not going to believe that.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Don't you fall for it too.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
That's a new voice. Of the contrarian. Interesting.
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
Oh, I think I'm going to like you.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
We're gonna see.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
I don't know, man. I can be pretty lucky. I admit, I'm pretty lucky at times. But surviving, coming back to life, what, now 4 times? I think that's a little more than luck.
The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Oh, nah. I'm gonna stay focused on something, and that's going to be a pain in your ass. Those walls weren't here. Yep, okay. Okay. Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
And why would that be a bad thing? You know what? Let's lie about it. Yep. Okay. Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely, oh, most certainly, going to slay that princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Oh my good sir, I am taking this with the utmost deathly seriousness. Super duper serious.
A warning before you go any further.
Yes, she will lie, she will cheat, she will manipulate me.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
You're just gonna be a contrarian to everything he says, aren't you?
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
I like him. Like, I like the stubborn guy, but I feel like the contrarian and me are gonna be really hitting it off here.
Let's keep an open mind.
Yeah. Proceed into the cabin, okay. Only one option.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
That is different. That is interesting. I'm familiar with the mirror. I'm not familiar with a bunch of others, like that strange window. This is interesting. And, ooh, that is disorienting. Is that the sky in the floor? Cool. Neat. I can fall into the heavens.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
And the blade is, of course, perfectly fine.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It is the one stable constant.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
You make a good point. You make an excellent point. What good is a knife to something that can end existence?
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
Yeah, I don't have a clue. I am not sure what's going on now.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
Oh, yeah, so very simple.
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong.
Twisted. Amalgamated.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
See, I keep wanting to trust you because if you are just being straight up factual, but I just can't anymore.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine. I'm not scared. Definitely not scared.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Yeah. What's going to happen?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
I think I have an idea.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
I'm very calm right now.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Exactly. Exactly. We want to be calm and ready for everything and anything.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Yeah, it's all fine. Everything is fine.
Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, pull yourself together, hero.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Slay the princess. You didn't say anything about that mirror again. Should I even bring it up? Yeah, we'll bring it up.
We should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, it would be fun.
You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
I have a feeling that maybe the mirror doesn't exist to him, but to us it does.
There's definitely a mirror.
Because the hero sees it, the contrarian sees it.
There isn't.
Okay,
You
buddy.
insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
No, yeah. No, you know what? Why would you lie about that? What's the point? Doesn't matter. I also want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome
We shouldn't
I
waste
am.
time preening. But if he is lying about the mirror, it might be important.
Maybe.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do? So we're all in agreement then. We're looking.
We're looking. Yes, we are. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Wait, what?
But it was there a second ago.
Huh.
And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
That is interesting. Huh. Should I take the blade? Or should I just enter the basement? You know what? The contrarian brings up a good point. Let's just leave the blade there. We've taken the blade every time. We've listened to the narrator. I'm just gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Okay. Alright.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Well, some of them definitely are going down, but like, how do I descend them?
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
That would be unpleasant.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
How would I even find her?
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Really?
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
I'm not even sure now.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Yeah. Why would we be scared of that? That's interesting.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
You're no hero. You are no hero.
We don't even have a weapon.
We don't need one. We are a weapon.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Yes, indeed. Take the harsh stairs to the left. Take the center staircase. Take the soft stairs to the right. The soft stairs sounds too easy. Center is... fine. Let's take the harsh stairs to the left.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs, until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold.
Neat. So it's all freezing.
Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor.
Just another day in Canada, really.
You
Nothing
shudder
new
against
here.
it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Yep, just another day. Just don't know what to tell you. Like, this is supposed to be putting me off. Like, no, it's just walking out on another simple, sunny Canada day. Oh.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Okay.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Alright, that sounds like a bad thing.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Hi, I didn't realize I was here. You look, different. You look really, really unimpressed. Huh. This is unsettling. This is actually pretty unsettling.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
No idea. The void, you stare into it, things stare back, things touch you. You don't want them to touch you.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Huh.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Yeah, let's just get back into the swing of things. Yeah, you know, it's fine. Yes, what's a bit of trauma, right?
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
Oh, I remember. I just don't know if I trust you.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Yeah, it's a bit muddied, bit confused.
You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Oh yeah, absolutely normal. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. Ah. You know what? I'm going to go with this. Let's confront you. Because you seem to remember when we die. Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Interesting.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures, and where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Yeah, I see that. And she's a different personality.
We can do that?
We can do that.
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
How?
You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
Not this. At first she was kinda just one of these. And then she was a big, demon woman. Now I don't know what's going on.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Is this because I turned around and seen the amalgamation of whatever unknown horror it was that tried to crawl into me? Is that why this is happening?
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
Well, it would be so nice if I could just do that, but it might be a bit difficult, because you can't unsee some of the things you've seen.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
I feel like that would be a bad idea. There's more of you now. What's your name? Oh, I know, you're apparently a threat. I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. Weird, I can't select that one. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Retrieve the blade. Why are these three options one and the same? That's weird. That's really weird. Alright. Yeah, you know what? There's more of you now.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
Well, I don't have a blade, so that would be a little difficult.
I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Hi, number 3. You're kind of similar to the first one, but more deadpan.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
This might be very difficult with my bare hands. I may have made a foolish choice.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs.
That also is a very, very good point.
Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Well, now I'm gonna be a contrarian and just keep being an ass. What's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really. Princess. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
I feel bad for you.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Okay. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you even know why you're down
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous.
here? Are you? In what way?
But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Oh, I feel really bad for you.
Oh, don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Okay, yeah, I believe it when you say it. There's no doubt in my mind. I believe you. You are different.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
Because we can.
Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Oh, please, you can handle it, you big baby. If I let you out of here, what are you going to do? Oh, I know what you're gonna do, top left. I know exactly what you're going to do.
I don't think what I'd do really matters, does it?
Well, it kinda does. I'm curious. What would you do?
I just want to live my life.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable. What does that mean? How do you want to live your life?
I'm a prisoner here, and whether or not you shoved me down here, you're practically my captor at this point. Anything I'd say is tainted by that.
Well, that's unfair. I didn't shove you down here. I didn't even meet you before.
Besides, you already know what I'm going to do.
Oh, I do know what you're going to do. You made it very clear.
If you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Oof.
Not a single real answer.
Are you serious? Were you listening? That one, she has a very distinct, real answer.
At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction, it's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under?
Our own.
Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse.
It does.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
Oh yeah, I can do this. I can definitely do this.
But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
Now hold up. Don't you lay blame upon me for simply asking questions. That's not my fault.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
I only have the one option now, which is 3. So we might as well do it.
Wait, that's not right.
No, it's not. I'm so glad you picked up on that.
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
Okay.
You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good for my health.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Okay.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
No, I'm just taking it all in. I'm just drinking in this morphing nightmare.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
How can you say there's nothing happening? Do you not see?
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all...
Huh. Into the void again.
falls apart?
Oh, hey, whoa. You ain't looking too good there.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, I think the narrator left.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Nope, I think I really messed it up.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Whew. Alright, yeah, you're trying to mess with my head, and that's doing a good number. Oh, yeah.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Oh, probably. Unbearable, really.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
These are all very good questions that I don't have answers for. I might have been the cause of this. It might have been you. I have no idea. Fix you? I don't know about that either.
We should help her. I think we did this.
And where exactly are we going to start to help her?
Surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Yeah, way too late for that.
Please.
Well, at least you asked nicely. It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you saying nothing. I could be comforting. You know what? Maybe this one. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. Oh, the hands! But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else, and there is the mirror again.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Personally, I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't think we want to know. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone, we know. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror, approach the mirror. I'm gonna try this one. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Then what the hell are we supposed to do?
The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
I'm working on it. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
It's a bit ominous, yeah.
No. Don't do that.
Why? Why don't you want to do it? Are you just trying to be a contrarian to me now? No. That's not how this works. We're approaching the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Well, too bad. The fate is in my hands. Ignore him. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
Final how? You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection, as if I had a choice. silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in the place that is empty. It is quiet here. But apparently the cabin is still nearby, so we are going to proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Are we? Approach her. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between. So some eldritch monstrosity. Wonderful.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Are you talking about her, or are you talking about me? You're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream. So it didn't reset, but it did. Attack, destroy your body. What? Okay, let's just hang on. I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
Yeah, it was a bit unsettling and disturbing. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I am me. Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Oh, do you? I don't know what I am. I am a person. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Really? Why?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
So we are something more that is just summarized as something simple now. Interesting. The gift of a fragile vessel, though.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Will they? So I wasn't supposed to meet you yet. Huh. Neat.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Does that mean those paths have been cut off to me? What is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Very good point. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Really?
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Huh. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Well, so far you're not trying to be malevolent to me, but I don't know if you're benevolent either. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
So you only know they exist. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Huh. So there is no ending and no beginning of you. Also interesting. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
You yourself are a circle, if by that is what you're saying is true. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
So that does sound like those ones might not be ones I will meet again at this point. I wonder if that is the case.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't look pain-free, if you're asking me, though. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Really?
There
Why?
is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
So I have to have faith in you, do I?
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
So you want me to bring you more of the princesses? Huh. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I don't know if I really have a choice in the matter. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Okay, make me forget. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
That's a fair point. How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Huh. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Huh. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
True. In a way, yeah. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
So we don't know what you truly could be and what you could be become yet, because you don't even know if you're telling the truth. I'm not going back. Okay, make me forget. You know what? Make me forget then.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
And if you make me forget, how am I going to remember her?
You won't.
Okay. Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess. So here we are.
You're on a path in the
once
woods.
again. Well, it seems that I have looked into the void and I have been looked back at. How wonderful. I don't know what all that's going to do, what all that's going to unfold, or where else this is going to lead. But I am very intrigued to see what else is awaiting on this little path and journey. What more of this story is going to tell. But if you want to see more, that's going to have to wait until next time. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and join me for more of Slay the Princess.